Good day, everyone. My name is Oyede Lawale, and today we'll actually be talking about one of the saddest moments in at the National Sports Festival. Very painful moment, actually. Just this moment where just one move is what is between you getting the gold or fighting for the silver. Just one move, and of all the good moves on the chessboard, you played a very bad move. Actually, King. H5 is going to be a move that will haunt FIDE Master Abimbola for a very, very long time. All he has to do is just wake up in the middle of the night and scream, "No, King H6, King H6," or something like King times F4. F5. Come on, he has. It's just this move actually. Well, he was able to get third place, winning the bronze medal in the Blitz tournament of this at the National Sports Festival in 2020. Of course, it was played in 2021 at the University of Benin. But the truth of the matter is, if he had played King H6, or maybe King takes F5, or he had played maybe at one point Bishop F1, we won't be having this discussion. He will probably be fighting for the first or the second place. But all the same, I think let me share the game with you guys. It's very, very painful. It goes like this. White, of course, when Odorov plays this position, he plays his usual the London opening, Bishop F4. Anytime, any day, he doesn't blink from this. Okay, and we got to the part where it's the idea. They blitz their very first few games, very fast games, and we'll get to the position where everything is on board. Bishop takes, Bishop Knight takes, Rook E1. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I think I have to, so as to see the whole board myself. Okay, I'm going to get there very fast. Cancel. So Bishop F6, G3 was the final move, and F5 was played. So we caught up with them at this moment. Maybe Odorov wants to play Bishop here and try to put the knight in there, and maybe drop the knight on this lovely outpost, and that's it. That's the plan. You see, Bishop G2 first, and Black continued trying to drop on the queen side. Pawn takes, and now knight in there. Remember, I said the other time he wants to drop in there, and now Bishop went back to stop the knight from coming here. If he goes there now, the Bishop will gladly capture it. So Queen D2, we have the possible move this rook to CB8, probably, I don't know, maybe wants to drop this pawn forward, but knight in there, Bishop takes, pawn takes now, and it is actually after Queen D6 was playing in the game, Queen C5 was playing in the game, knight is White's turn to play. So how do we proceed from here? White. Try to look for these plans for White, anyways. Maybe F3, maybe. Well, Queen D4 exchanging. But remember now that Abimbola Sofunya already won the very first game. So all they needed in this game was just a draw. With a draw, he wins and qualifies for the final. This is the semi-final match. International Master of the Anakoji is White, FIDE Master Abimbola Sofunya is with the black pieces. Yep, so rook takes rook, pawn takes, and this bishop is terrible at the moment, and this bishop is also very terrible at the moment. So let's see how Black is going to activate the bishop. Anyways, rook to attack the pawn on a4, and the bishop became useful defending and still keeping an eye on the other diagonals there. So it's cool for now. Now I feel this rook should get in there anytime soon. Yeah, staying on that outpost is going to be very, very lovely. So as for the queen to probably double on this pawn at one point or the other. The time control is 5 minutes plus 3 seconds at it. And you can see on the clock right now, you see that Obimbola so far is actually 5 minutes plus 3 seconds. So that means he played very, very fast. He understood his line. Maybe probably it's a prep, I don't know, but he really understood his line playing it against international master Odiona Ikoje. But of course, Odiona Ikoje is someone that you can easily prepare. You can prepare for him as far back as maybe 2006, because let me not say 2006. I'm overdoing it. You could prepare for him as far back as what? Rook b3 was played. King f2. Okay, you can prepare for him as far back as 2012, because this man plays nothing except his London as white. So you could have probably cooked the repertoire as far back as 2016 to saying that once you meet Odirov, you know exactly what to do against him with the black pieces. So here, if f4 was played, sorry about that, queen g6, queen b6, queen back to c2, and now a very interesting idea was played by Abimbola Sofui. Bishop here. Now he's saying you can take the pawn if you want to. Let's take the pawn, but I'm going to do rook takes pawn check, and it's going to be very, very disastrous. So you can't take the rook can't actually take the pawn. So after h3, then queen defended the pawn on a4. Bishop went back to f1. And here, an interesting move played by black. Don't forget, all black needed from this position is a draw, and the position is already equal. But no, this man is hungry. He's hungry for a win. So, trying to make some imbalances in the position. a3 was played in the game. So the idea is, if the rook takes the pawn, rook takes if the rook takes the pawn, rook takes pawn on b2 check, and if pawn takes, I don't think that would be a good idea. Pawn takes will invite rook to b1, attacking the queen. So rook takes instead, and in the game, white went ahead. Rook black captured. Check. The king has to drop back to g1, only move at the moment, and black played rook b1, attacking the queen. There's a rook check. Maybe here I could have played maybe h6 before even playing rook b1, but no problems. It's still very much okay. And the king has to leave, of course, only move. King to f7. That's the only move at the moment. As you can see, black is very, very comfortable. That's honest truth. Black is comfortable with this position. And white needs to now move the queen away, because the queen is under attack. But I guess it's going to have a check first before moving the queen, even if at all. Let's see. But probably will have a check. And his time is actually 2 minutes on the clock. But don't forget it, don't mistake that. International Master Odiona Ikoje is a very, very fast blitz player. He's one of the fastest players in Nigeria. You know, he plays so well. Check again. Now the king. Again, don't forget, you can get a draw if you want to draw, but king to g6. King to g6 is it. And now the king is safe for a very, very long time. Again, this game can be very painful. You're getting to the point where you might want to cry. Well, just like Titanic, when Jack died. But in this case, it's a whole different ball game, because just one slip, just one mistake, Even if you play one of the best moves in chess, you make just one slip, you might forever regret it if your opponent is able to punish that move. Here, Queen D2 was played in the game. After Queen D2 was played, Black played, I think, okay, we're watching. Actually, Black is going to try and think about it, and many thoughts running into their head, and we have a rook to b2, attacking the queen again. So it's saying, where do you intend to take your queen to? And queen went to d4. Now here, Black had a very interesting move of playing queen to b3. Queen to b3 is a very, very brilliant move, trying to get hold of the c2, because white actually has nothing to do about it if he plays queen c3. But in the game, trust me, bishop to e2 was played, which is actually not a bad idea. It's a function of bishop takes, rook takes, and probably you're threatening a back rank mate, But of course, high M won't capture that. We won't go for it. That would be too deadly. So in the game, he must not capture the bishop. I think capturing the bishop would be totally disastrous. It would be a disaster. Bishop to g2, and now bishop locks the queen inside, and the king had to pawn had to go to g4. Now white is trying to just trying to open one or two squares for this queen. Maybe after pawn takes pawn, he probably won't mind playing pawn to f5 actually, so as his queen to have a breathing space anyway. But in the game, now this is where it becomes very brilliant. After thinking for like 20 to 30 seconds, FIDE Master Abimbola Sophie played the very best move here, that it's actually crushing. Can you imagine? It was winning position, a crushing move here. Can you say it? Can you find the move? Crushing move here. It's very, very interesting. Crushing move, and you will be having a mating attack. Crushing move and a mating attack. And here we go. After thinking, looking at it, can we do this? Can we do this? And bam! Rook check. That's it. A crushing attack. Then the queen check. And that's it. We're winning there. We're outrightly winning. As a totally crushing. It's crushing. So what can white do about this? White probably plays king to g3. And now, bishop to f1. It's a very beautiful move. Just bringing the bishop to f1 here. Let me just draw the arrow for everybody to see. Bishop f1, planning all this from a queen check and queen mate. That's just it. Bishop to f1. Bishop to f1. That's just it. Just bishop f1. Of all the moves, bishop f1 is one of the best moves so far so good in this wonderful position we're seeing right there. But what is it going to do? And here he played bishop to e4, which is actually not a bad idea. His intention is, we can see clearly, to have the same idea of queen check, and after the king runs away to h3 and h4, then the queen just draws back here, and that becomes a mate. Well, that is his idea. And now Odorovsky could have resigned in this position, but he just played just one strange move. That's it. Pawn check, and here, here, all black needs to do is to just capture the pawn with the king, or just move to h6. Just move to h6. Move to h6. Move to h6. Move to h6. h6, it is mantra. King h6. King h6. Just why you have to consider this queen's movement, that this queen can now drop back at any point in time. But guess what happened in the game? Like I said, this move is going to haunt FIDE Master Abimbola Sophie for a very long time. And bam, King h5. Of all the moves in the world, King h5. See it? Did you see the reaction? Did you just see the reaction of International Master Odion Ikoje? He was so happy, like, yes, I escaped. Yes, and that's it. Now he's banging the clock. And that's it. It's going to be painful. And now you can see the emotions. You can see it all written all over. Oh my God. You see like, what? How did I do that? How exactly did I get that? Can you imagine? Now bishop takes pawn. There is nothing actually. King in threatening the background, threatening the mate. Queen G7 check, and the king runs forward. And queen mates here. That's what white is actually threatening at the moment. And now you can see the emotions right there. Oh my God, it's so painful. It's so just painful. In fact, just that's it. He came to sacrifice his bishop, but it's just nothing. There's nothing. Pawn takes. That's nothing. There's nothing you can do about it. Not just virtually nothing. And he's unstoppable. White is absolutely crushing at the moment. Like I said, just one bad move, and all the good moves you've been playing since 1962 becomes so terrible. Can you imagine? King to h6, queen check, and after queen blocks, queen takes, and pawn takes, and the rook comes to h3 to stop this pawn from promoting. The moment the pawn tries to move forward one step, the rook just stands at the back of the pawn. See, can you see FM Bimilosophy says expression right now like, oh my God, how can I lose that game? How can I lose that game? Guess what? This game equalized the game to 1-1, and they played the tie break, and he also in a winning position lost the tie break. It's so painful. Again, like I said, this game is what is going to be. King h6. Let me quickly go back to queen a6. King a6. Now this is the move that will forever. King h5. This is the move that will haunt FIDE Master Abimbola also for you for the rest of for a very long time. I won't say for the rest of the time, for a very long time. Anyways, he was able to win in this next round, and in the third place, defeating international master and would be Daniel to clinch the bronze medal. Anyways, that will be all I have for you for now. Thank you very much. I will also have some exciting moments, some beautiful games coming up very soon. Please don't forget to like our post, like this page, and share. Also turn on your notification button so that anytime we come online, you will be able to see us with our new content and news and gist that we have. Thank you very much. I remain sincerely yours, Bye for now. Cheers.